Well, hello everyone. Lady I back over here, and it is time for another episode of Fallen Stars. This one is dedicated to Mr. Tyrone Davis. And if you're new here, please subscribe. I want to say welcome. And if you're a current subscriber, make sure that you like, share, and only positive comments are welcome here. So let's get right on into this reading. I have to start with my disclaimer. Anything that I say cannot be held against me in court and shall not be taken as factual. Everything over here is allegedly, and this is strictly for entertainment purposes, all right? What I do here, I do at the kindness of my heart. I'm not doing this for malice. I'm not doing this for clicks, views. I do this to bring some type of solace, peace, solitude, and some type of comfort and clarity to the family during their time of grief and sorrow. All right, so these matters could be very sensitive, so viewer discretion is advised. If you're a family member, like I said, if you want to watch, you are more than welcome, but just warning you that some of this may trigger you. Okay, and I'm going to do this, trust me, as sensitive and careful as possible. All right, trust me. All right, my condolences go out to your family. All right, let's get started on this one. So come on, Mr. Davis, come on in the building. Come on in the building. All right, come on in the building, Mr. Davis. We are here for you. We're going to do this. Holy Spirit, we are asking you to protect us during this read, and please bring clarity and reveal what could be hidden. All right, to start off, this is my own deck. I pulled some things from this because we have a lot to go through, so I'm trying to do this in a very timely manner, okay, in a timely fashion here, okay. But what I have pulled out here, we are going to get some clarity on this, so let's get started. All right, so we have my ancestors are batted, and they are bouted. They are not leaving no stone unturned. They are showing up for your boy. They really are. Tyrone's ancestor says, we batted. We're going to get to the bottom of this. We're going to get some justice for you. We're going to find, the answers. We're not going to let this ride. Ancestors is not letting it ride. We got Sun. Okay, and as I did the shuffle, Sun came out like second or third, and I went on and I kept shuffling, and Daughter came out. And actually Daughter came out before I decided to stop. So the Daughter is saying, hey, I'm here too, you're not gonna leave me out. All right, I know what I saw in your phone. We have secret abortion. We have DNA, so that could represent somebody may have wanted a DNA test on a child. This is a unaliving investigation, so DNA evidence may have been submitted. So it could mean many things, but we will see as we go along. I want you back. We got truck driver out here. That actually did come up. We have bipolar, schizo, mental disorder. Somebody may have been diagnosed, or somebody hasn't been diagnosed with this disorder, but this is the energy of Tyrone or Miss Lulu, or the energy that surrounds them. Okay, so remember, it could be energy that surrounds them. All right, we got fake flex, fake floss, and we have I want to marry you, but my family will not approve. Using someone for money. I stay in his ear because I don't want them with you. And we have vacation. All right, so that's what has came out. So clarity will be brought with that. We're going to start with Moonology, and Moonology will help give us some emotion. So Holy Spirit, what can you tell us about this couple here, Mr. Tyrone and Mrs. Lulu here? What could you tell us here? All right, let's get some moon energy from this couple. Holy Spirit, what can you reveal? past, present, future, the energy that surrounds them, and reveal what is hidden here. All right. We're going to get started here. Okay, we have accepting responsibility, releasing blocks, ooh, and mystery. Wow. Mystery, releasing blocks, and accept responsibility. All right, let's keep this thing going. Already when I cut the deck, this is in reverse. It says pregnancy. I cut the deck, y'all, and y'all see it. It says pregnancy in reverse. This could mean that somebody could have had a miscarriage. This could also mean this, that somebody could have had a secret what? A secret abortion. All right. But I'm going to flip this upright and we're going to put it back in the deck. Okay. It just was when I cut it. I was wondering why the cards were lifted, and that was in between them. So, yeah. So, somebody could have a miscarriage or an abortion. Or somebody could be currently pregnant. We don't know. Holy Spirit, please reveal the relationship between Tyrone and Lizzie. Holy Spirit, please reveal the energy that also surrounds them. All right, we got somebody could be getting a new pet or they had pets. Date night, being wined and dined. Moving on, someone was unavailable and feeling like it was a waste of time. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius is out here. All right, experiencing a breakup. This is why we see divorce. Opening up your heart. Okay, you can attract more love. Somebody had the feeling that, you know, they will be back. They'll come back to me. We have earth sign out here towards Virgo, Capricorn. Now, this right here with sexuality, that could mean somebody could have spoken rumors about somebody. Somebody could maybe thinking this, okay? But basically, this is saying somebody is still trying to figure things out. Okay, so we cannot accuse somebody of, you know, being a certain type of way in their sexuality. But somebody may have had this on their mind, or there could have been rumors that surrounded this. And this is why this is out here. We have distance. You and a partner may be physically or emotionally distant. Health issues could arise. Give it time. Everything happens in divine time. And spying, someone got their eye on you. They're doing research. I feel like both of them was in this energy. Vacation, we see that they were on vacation. Somebody is trying to manifest this relationship here. Shuffle these back up. All right, letting go. Moving on. Somebody could have been having problems with some type of addiction, gambling, or bad finances here, and the pregnancy came out. So like I said, there could be two possibilities with this. A pregnancy. Somebody's currently pregnant. Somebody could have had a miscarriage, or somebody could have secretly abortion. All right, and this says gold digger. So is a gold digger pregnant? Da da da. I don't know. It says gold digger. They want your money. Somebody was feeling used in this relationship. So this says gold digger. All right. So I am going to say that since we have a pregnant woman here, a woman with child, or a woman that could have had a child. This could also be what that represents, but this person could be using a child to get money out of someone. So that could be also what that represents. Somebody using a child or a pregnancy to get money out of someone. All right, let's get one more here. We have confessions. Okay, and you know, hey, Tyrone could have felt that he was being used in this relationship, or somebody in a past relationship could have been using him for money. All right, confessions here. Somebody wants to tell you something. We have air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Even a water sign is out here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right, love spell. So definitely you are being bewitched. Somebody was infatuated. Somebody had some strong feelings. Somebody did not want this relationship to end, even though they may have been confused about some things. Somebody was truly like holding on, or somebody could be feeling like they were under somebody's spell. That's what I want to say. Somebody was feeling like they were under someone's spell. Okay? Somebody may feel like they were under a love spell. Okay? You know, you can call that infatuation, attraction, being in love. But anyway, yes. All right. And we have someone is in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this. So this could be a third party situation. A third party can represent a child. It could represent a parent. It could represent an ex-lover. It could represent, you know, karmic friends, karmic family members. All right. And we're going to end it with communicate, compromise, work it out. That's why I felt like they took this trip, because they wanted to work things out. It seemed like they were trying to make amends. They wanted to talk about things. They wanted to, you know, bring the fire back, the spark back in the relationship. That's what I feel like that vacation was all about. But let's keep on. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. All right. All right, Tyrone's energy here. Let's see, Tyrone's energy here. Holy Spirit, please reveal his energy, what surrounds him. Please reveal. Please reveal. We have hustle mode, grinding hard, ambitious drive, determined efforts, can't sleep. I'm tell you, sleep can wait. Closure, letting go, ending chapters, emotional release, feeling free, booked and busy. So, all right, Ty. All right, Ty. You booked and busy, baby. You was working. You were a hard worker. Okay, we have soul contracts, fated connection, karmic relationship, spiritual agreement. They were destined to meet. This was a fated relationship here. All right, doesn't mean that this was, you know, a soulmate, a lifelong partner. It's just saying that they were meant to meet. All right, so I'm saying could be a karmic relationship, could also be a twin flame relationship. All right, but it doesn't mean marriage. Okay, poker face, hiding true feelings, impossible to read, could be emotionally detached. Overnight success, record rise, sudden recognition, unexpected breakthrough, all eyes on me. Okay, pretending. A deceptive image. Okay, so he could be feeling like she's pretty. All right, she's pretty. But he could be feeling like, man, y'all don't really know. Y'all don't really know what lies beneath this beauty here. Okay, so he could be feeling like, and confirmation there, he be feeling like, man, she catfished me. She pretty as hell, but I tell you, it doesn't match her disposition, her energy. And we have shot, clickbait, misleading headlines, empty promises, exaggerated truths. Okay, so he was a rising star, hard worker, rising star. Could be hiding his emotions though. All right, let's get Miss Lulu's energy right quick. Holy Spirit, please reveal what could be hidden. Past, present, future, and the energies that are surrounding. I don't believe he catfished her because he's a handsome guy. I feel like he's a handsome guy. And I feel like he had no problem with getting a woman. I'm telling you that. Young, very attractive guy. And out driving a truck. I just think Ty is saying, man, you know, hey, things were different. Okay. All right, damn it. Lady I, you shuffled this deck enough. All right, Lulu's energy here. All right, what we got here? We got blind date, surprise meeting, unexpected chemistry, awkward introductions. Okay, so they may have met online. Somebody could have hit them up, but you know, they didn't know each other. They may have not known each other. But also, if they, you know, I don't know, they may have not known each other. I don't know them like that, you know, so they could have known each other before they dated, or, you know, they may not. But definitely they were on a date. Crossroads, important choices, life-changing decisions. Choose wisely. So definitely had some life-changing decisions. Retirement goals, long-term stability, future planning, relaxation, breadcrumbing, giving minimal attention, keeping options open. Oh, little Miss Lulu. What are we gonna do? All right, we got luxury, life, comfortable, wealth, indulgence. So it seems like, yeah, she liked the nice things in life, but it seems like she was very materialistic. And it could be that, you know, she saw a benefit with being with Tyrone. Here, breadcrumbing. If somebody is gold digging, they're going to breadcrumb. They're not going to give much to the relationship here. So definitely she was breadcrumbing them. Okay? She was keeping her options open. Vague promises. Never really trying to fully commit. All right, just using the situation to work out in her advantage. Giving minimal attention. All right, recharge, mental rest, emotional recovery, taking a break. So that's probably what she's doing now, trying to take a break. They might have met online dating. Like I said, they could have met online, or she could have been keeping her options open and was meeting people online. Okay, online dating, instant attraction, digital romance. Okay, and we have payday, financial rewards, money rolling in, celebration, success. All right, so money was a focus for her. Money was definitely a focus for her. Plastic smiles, fake kindness, forced friendliness, hiding resentment behind smiles. All right, so fake smiles, fake emotion, faking it, okay? Faking things. Putting on a show, but not really showing her true self. Not being her true self, just faking things. All right. I'm gonna use this deck. All right, let's see what was going on in their relationship here. Lulu and Tyrone. Lulu and Tyrone. Reveal what may be hidden, past, present, future, and the energies that surround them. All right, let's go. We have afraid to love, bad timing, living the dream. So definitely she liked to be spoiled, and definitely it was shown that he did spoil her. They seemed like, you know, the finances were there to do this, to make this happen. All right. So afraid to love. So we know that she may have been non-committal because that came out in her energy. We have bad timing. So definitely always remember, when you hear me speak about timing, everything happens when it's supposed to happen. So divine timing, or it could be bad timing. Okay. So it could happen when it's supposed to happen, or things can happen when they're not supposed to happen. But this is saying this was bad timing. All right, blocked. it seems like they have maybe been on the cusp of a breakup, and like they were trying to mend some things. Yeah. Physical passion. So definitely they had some physical passion, infatuation, and a connection. We did see that here. We definitely do see that here. Love spell did come out. So like I said, somebody was very infatuated with, you know, one another. This could have been more pro se, his energy, because it seemed like he was really infatuated with her. He was so in love with her. And that's what was, you know, portrayed to social media. That was what was portrayed to the world. So I'm going to assume that, you know, he really was in love with her. He felt, you know, electric. Okay. So this says it is easy to mistake a crush for love. All right, unspoken feelings. And we did get that in her energy. Like fake smiles. Unspoken feelings. You're not imagining the undercurrent. There's an emotional charge here that no one is fully naming yet. So definitely she had some unspoken feelings. And a breakup. What did I tell you? I really felt like they weren't together. I think this trip was to bring things back together. All right, to bring things back together. Let's do 4 more of these. All right. All right, so I'm gonna explain this. We got same mistake. All right, different face, same emotional fallout. Until you choose differently, you will keep attracting the same script. All right, so it's the same mistake. All right. Basically falling in love for the same thing. All right. So this says aligned future. The connection feels solid because you're both facing the same direction. So definitely could have been trying to work things out and trying to get things back on track. And this is why we see aligned future. Here we have 2 conflicting things. So that means they were in conflict. They were definitely in conflict. The same page. You want the same thing and you're both showing up accordingly. You're aligned emotionally and energetically. All right. And we have fading feelings. The feelings are starting to fade. So what is happening is, yes, you know, they're trying to get things back on track. They are probably talking about family, probably talking about getting married. But in the back of their damn head, they know that basically some stuff can pop off. Or some stuff has popped off. And we have fading feelings. So this again is that on again, off again, the hot and the cold. And this is what we see. Hot and cold. Hot and cold. On, off. All right. That over there. So definitely they were distanced because at the bottom of this deck here, miles apart. So they could have physically lived apart from one another, or they could just been emotionally apart. But I'm just gonna be honest. I felt like, you know, it was something in that phone. She probably saw something in his phone. And look, when I cut the deck here, we got pregnancy tests here. Unassured results, a pregnancy scare, positive or negative. We keep getting that. Lipstick stains. Check yourself. Tired of the drama. All right, Tyrone, Tyrone, baby. I'm getting into your energy. Just see what you done got here. Oh, look at that. See what you done got here. Tyrone caught what? See, I'm getting into Tyrone's energy, and baby, I'm getting to you. He like, I want to talk. I got to tell you my side. I'm ready to say something. You see how those cards just spill out? Tyrone is ready to talk. All right, let's get his energy. Tyrone, baby, I'm going to give you a chance. I'm going to give you a chance. Just hold on. You're like, I'm ready. Hurry up. Yeah. All right. Holy Spirit, what is Tyrone's energy? Past, present. And reveal what is hidden here. All right. Tyrone like, hurry up, girl. All right, Ty, what you got to say, babe? Investigating. So Ty was looking at things that she was doing. He was watching her. I mean, she could have been doing this too. This could have been reciprocated. But he definitely was on to something when it came to her. And he's saying, man, I already know what you're doing. Ty said, you ain't fooling me. I already know what you was doing. I already know the tea. Yeah. Envy here. All right. Recording, announcing, expressing, revealing the truth. All right. So this is the energy here. He's saying like, look, you know, she could have been a little jealous there. You know, she could have been a little jealous, and this is why we see envy. He felt like she was, you know, jealous. Recording, announcing, expressing, and revealing the truth. All right, so truth came out on somebody's device, and this is what's leading me to say that he found something. Somebody found something on somebody's phone or somebody's device. It could be a computer. It could be a tablet. It could be anything. And it was being exposed. We have toxic. Okay, so this could have been a toxic relationship, and pregnancy came out. All right, pregnancy, unsure results. A pregnancy scare, positive or negative. All right, fulfilling a fantasy. All right, fulfilling and expecting a new beginning. So definitely, yeah, definitely. Definitely, I am feeling like Lulu may have told him that she was pregnant. All right. Because I feel like, you know, they were at the point that maybe they were trying to talk about having children. And like I say, marriage, we do have expecting new beginning here. So definitely this trip was to amend some things. It was to bring them back together. Because she told him that she was possibly pregnant. Okay, but we do know that it's a high possibility that she's not. Okay, she could be, and I could be wrong, but we do have secret abortion here. All right, Ty. All right. He like, Lady I, she told me she was pregnant, so you know I'm trying to make things right. You know, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make things right. Running away. All right, so somebody could be, you know, doing some things here. Doing some things here. I know, doing some things here. Could, you know, alcohol could have been involved. You know, smoking a little herb could have been involved. Okay, we see that here. All right, and we have fighting for love. Okay, so definitely he felt like she was running away, like she was non-committal, that she didn't really want to commit. But he was fighting for this. He was fighting for this relationship because he truly does love her. He truly does. All right, and we have police. So this is telling me here that, you know, something physical could have happened. It could have been some type of physical fight, like literally a physical fight. All right. So, yeah. And the next card would have been check yourself. He said, you better check yourself before you wreck yourself. And the next card after that was keeping a promise. Oh, Ty. Oh, Ty. Oh, Ty. You a little sweetheart. I'm telling you, a little sweetheart, bruh. You really sweet. Oh, goodness. So, he could have been making things right. Like I said. I also was shuffling and I did get someone new. So, like I said, you know, if they were on a break, they could have been seeing other people. Okay? And this is why we have I stay in his ear because I don't want him with you. So, you know, hey, if she ain't wanting him to be with nobody else, she might be like, you know, this could be one of those things, these situations where, you know how some women, like, they don't want you like that. You know, they have you and they act like they don't want you like that. And then when y'all break up and you move on, or they see you with somebody else, and now they come back around, they want to be back in the relationship. They made a mistake. Tell you there's something else here. We have gotten through most of our decks, y'all. We have gotten through them. I'm really going. I'm enjoying y'all. I'm enjoying Tyrone here. All right, Tyrone, what are some more of your emotions? We know that you like to talk. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Hold on, baby. It's not your turn. We got to do Lulu's. All right, what is Lulu's energy here? Sorry, Holy Spirit. All right, Holy Spirit, could you tell us what Lulu's energy is, past, present, future? All right. And Holy Spirit, what is hidden? Please reveal. What is hidden? Please reveal. All right. Keeping secrets. Oh, Lulu, you just do not want to talk. I'm getting the energy that she doesn't want to talk. She's not telling what really happened. She's not really telling what really happened. She's keeping secrets. And destroying evidence. Destroyed, shattered, broken, completely ruined. So definitely could be burning evidence here. Caught, uncovering evidence, getting exposed, cheating revealed. Announcing, expressing, revealing the truth. So, yeah. Yeah. We had sex shop that tried to come out here. So definitely she's hiding information when it comes to this situation about what happened to Tyrone. Okay? And she could have gotten rid of some evidence here. And uncovering evidence, getting exposed, cheating, revealed, announcing, expressing, revealing the truth. So definitely, like I said, something was on somebody's device, a phone, a tablet. You know, something got exposed. All right, but she is keeping secrets. And this says keeping you a secret. So definitely, this is setting a tone for she may have been stepping out. I ain't trying to accuse her, but you know, it's giving that tone that you was exploring your options, and that came out earlier. Okay, so she had other options that she was keeping secret. And she may have gotten caught. He may have saw something. She may have saw something in his phone or device, or he could have saw something in her device. All right, total drama. Total drama. Police. So definitely there is some evidence, something that she erased or destroyed off a device or a phone or something. Kick to the curb. Kick to the curb. Like I said, definitely this feels like a breakup to try to make up. But definitely she may have felt like he was moving on. That he could have moved on. I don't think that he may have moved on, but definitely there's a possibility that if they broke up, they could have been seeing other people. This is says game over. So definitely it's showing me that there's some lack of commitment here. Yeah, toxic. We got this in his read. Toxic, tired of the drama. Game over. Somebody's a copycat. She's trying to say, you know, she feels like, you know, he could be trying to copy others, trying to copy other people with being on social media and the social media couple and getting all this attention. You know, she feels like, you know, he's trying to copy somebody. All right. And at the bottom of the deck, already knowing the tea. So they're both spying on one another. They're both accusing one another of things, okay? So this is both-sided. This is both-sided. She accuses him, he accuses her. All right? They break up to make up. One minute he breaking up with her, next minute she breaking up with him. But I feel like this time around he wanted to make this right. He wanted to solidify their relationship, okay? We did have commitment, so it could have been a setup for a proposal that went awry, that went bad. But she is definitely keeping secrets. It's definitely being tight-lipped. All right, tight-lipped Lulu. Tight-lipped Lulu knows. All right, that's crossover onto the true crime aspect of this. We have fire and we have alive. We know that he's not alive, but we do have a first aid kit. So that is telling me that somebody may have tried to render aid to him. We have fire. Fire is an element of passion. It could also be an element of rage. It could also say that somebody may have had a pow-pow on them, you know. All right, we have strangulation. That could represent a feeling smothered in a relationship. We know that this does not happen. This is also could represent a low oxygen supply. It could also represent not being able to breathe. So he could have experienced feeling like he couldn't breathe when this happened to him. All right, we got missing information and a cover-up. All right, let's see what comes out here. Holy Spirit, could you please reveal? Holy Spirit, could you please reveal what has happened to Tyrone? Tyrone, could you please tell Spirit what happened to you, baby? Could you please tell Spirit what happened to you? All right, let's see here. We have run away. So maybe he was trying to run away from a situation. He could have been trying to get away on foot. We have party or some type of celebration. Like I said, this is the energy that surrounded him. Past, present, or future. We have secrets here. We have natural disaster. Natural disaster just means that there was a lot of destruction. Somebody wanted to tear something up. Okay. Somebody also could have had a lot of mental fog. We see that. So basically destruction. We have cover up that has came out. Grandparents that could represent him being with deceased grandparents that have crossed over. That could represent someone basically looking at their relationship as something long-term, meaning growing old together. Home, somebody felt safe. Somebody felt like home to someone, okay? In this relationship, somebody felt emotionally safe, okay? They were comfortable around each other. So we see that with home and grandparent. Somebody could live with a grandparent or take care of a grandparent, all right? A grandparent could be in a home, okay? Or that a grandparent can live at home with them, all right? Somebody could also work at a nursing home. All right, we have boat. Okay, this represents the element of emotion, and it shows that somebody could not control their emotion. Water always represents emotions, okay? A strong emotion, a vast emotion. All right, celebrity. So that represents popularity. We see that he was a social media star, okay? A rising one at that. We have drugs and poison. So like I said, alcohol could have been involved. A little herb could have been involved. You know, like I said, this was a couple strip. It was about relaxation. So that's nothing wrong with that, okay? You're trying to relax. You're going to drink. You're going to sit back and chill, smoke, whatever. All right, so that's nothing wrong with that. We see that. Fraud, so definitely somebody's taking money out of a bank. We see that right there. Fraud, so somebody is taking money out of a bank account. We have caregiver, so somebody could be working in the nursing industry. That is what that could represent, or that could represent like somebody taking care of somebody. Somebody's being somebody's caregiver, taking care of someone. Okay, so that's what caregiver means. There could be somebody basically taking care of somebody. Mountain. So this case could have a lot of challenges to it, okay? Because like we saw in the beginning, mystery. It is a mystery. Something to do with a road here, okay? So basically a road was involved. This could be obviously a long road ahead. Something to do with also a child being involved. Something about a child being involved. And like I said, we did get pregnancy. We did get children. We did get son. We did get daughter. So this is the energies that surround him, his son, his daughter. All right? A road. But a road is involved in this case. We have accomplice partner in crime. So, like I said, she could have been getting some help with trying to cover up some things. But this could also represent a couple, Bonnie and Clyde. You know, she my partner in crime. There could be that type of dynamic there. Like I said, a live did come out here, but we're not looking at this. We're not looking at this. I'm looking at this. So this means rendering aid. Somebody tried to render aid. And imprisonment. Somebody is feeling trapped in a relationship. Feeling trapped, feeling in prison. Could be, he could have felt trapped. Literally, he could have felt like, you know, we do have running away. So maybe he was to a point where he couldn't leave. And he was trapped. He was physically trapped. And he eventually could have gotten away. We have love. Okay, so this person was in love. Mind control. Definitely a lot of mind control. But he truly loves her. He truly loves her. He truly loves her. And he definitely, now I'm looking at that word, he definitely tried to keep this relationship alive. Okay, because he really loves her. We have hidden out here, and we have unalignment out here. Somebody wanted revenge. Okay, this is a crime of passion. Crime of passion. Let's shuffle up these some more. Let's get a couple more out. We have affair. Travel, so they definitely was like on a vacation. Travel, like I said, something was thrown away. And also they were saying, you know, feeling like they are being discarded. He had those feelings of being discarded. She had those feelings of being discarded. We have some type of abuse or neglect that had went on. It could have been a physical fight. Also, if a person basically is being left behind, that is called what? Neglect. We have hotel or motel. All right, and we have life insurance. Okay, so this is something pertaining to money. Okay, we don't know. She could have had a life insurance policy out on her. You never know. You never know. Okay, just never know these things. So, you never know. All right. And we have surveillance that came after motel, hotel. So, we know they were in a cabin. I don't know if they got a motel or a hotel, but there is some type of surveillance. We do have strangulation. So that means feeling smothered, not having the ability to breathe. Okay. Something to do with maybe the neck, oxygen supply being cut off. Like I said, he felt like he couldn't breathe. Definitely could have been also feeling like he was being suffocated in the relationship. Okay. All right, we have tunnel here, and definitely tunnel can represent being focused. Definitely something could be underneath, because we're underneath this tunnel. So we could assume that it maybe could be a bridge or road above it. All right. So definitely could be found near a bridge, under a bridge, something to do with being under something. All right. Ooh, sorry. All right, we got dismemberment. So we know that this didn't happen, but something could have been dislocated on his body. But definitely this could represent a breakup. Definitely could represent a breakup. What else we have here? Gift. All right, power supply. That signifies that somebody was being codependent. Okay, so somebody definitely was codependent on someone else. So this could represent somebody being infatuated, somebody dependent on somebody for emotional stability. But in this case, since this is in proximity to gift, this could represent somebody being dependent on gifts, being taken care of, money. All right, money. All right. This says serial unaliver. I don't believe that this is in this case, but we did have the element of fire out here, so definitely, you know, somebody could have had a pow. All right, and at the bottom of the deck, we got greed. So definitely money is a factor. Money is a factor. All right. Like I said. And even with that caretaker, somebody could be a nurse or CNA or in the medical field. And that could represent paramedics, that could represent nurses, that could represent first responders. All right. All right, so we have social media. We have fake unalignment. So that is telling me that somebody is telling lies and basically trying to throw the police off, and things are not adding up when it comes to this case. All right, and we have motel again, hotel, and we have devil. Oh my goodness. Was he sleeping with the devil? Well, we see she's responsible. Spouse, partner, marriage. So definitely there could have been a proposal, talks about proposals, but basically he was trying to solidify the relationship and take it to the next level. We have burial here, and we have organized crime. So it could have been some type of organized plot, and something could be hidden with burial there. And greed has showed his face, and we got male. So definitely he is feeling like she was greedy. She was money greedy. All right. We're gonna have to pick that up. We are almost done. I am so pleased that you stayed this long to listen to me. I am so pleased. Make sure that you are subscribing. We need to keep this thing going. I get a lot of likes from these reads because people really are curious. They are concerned, you know, about what happened to this young man or anybody that I have did a reading on here. All right. So what else can be revealed, Holy Spirit? What else can be revealed? What else can be revealed here? All right. Oh, look at that wild card. They don't even have nothing on it. That's amazing. They don't even have nothing on it. That's how this is so much of a mystery. This situation is wild. Boy, Tyrone, you something else. You like, boy, this situation is wild. All right. Let's see what we have here. We have the weight of headlines, okay? So like I said, this is, you know, causing some outrage on the social media streets here. Final hour. Okay. And we have, let me pull a couple more. Betrayal unveiled. Trust shattered, leaving chaos in its wake. Love triangle that holds the key to a mystery. A scandalous affair with devastating consequences. The emotional fallout of a high-profile betrayal. Tangled emotions obscure the truth. All right. Final hour. We have a legacy shaped by truth, lies, and justice. This could be justice served or a miscarriage of justice. We got that word miscarriage again. And we have here systematic change brought by relentless pursuit of the truth. And we see that, and that's why we have my ancestors are about it. Let me pull that up here. My ancestors, look at that right here. They are about it. The ancestors are stepping in. Like I say, a systematic change brought about by relentless pursuit of truth. Tyrone's family, they're on this side in this dimension, or on the other side in the other dimension. In the 3D or in the 5D, they are on this. And this will be addressed. Let's get one more here. Look at that. Double life. Double lies. Behind the mask, lies, a dangerous truth. Ruthless ambition pays off at a price. A work ethic shadowed by crime. Sacrifices made for success. Ethical dilemmas in hard work. Effort entangled in deception. All right, an empire built on corruption. So somebody was basically trying to build things on non-truths, on corruption, on greed. And we seen that. The grind for ultimate power. Yeah. There was a lot of deception. A lot of using. Let me see here. All right, we got one more thing and we're gonna be finished, because I know y'all are tired. These reads get rather lengthy. All right, let's see, what were some of the obstacles? Okay, basically I already see unlovable here. Practice radical self-acceptance and love yourself with all your flaws. So somebody was basically unlovable. Somebody was burnt out. And meaning feeling tired, feeling overworked. Wow. Burnt out. Stuck in the past. No good ones. Playing games. Let's get a couple more here. Unsocial. Somebody was unsocial. Antisocial. Staying stuck. Retreating. Like I said, he returned to her. But yeah. He returned to her and look what unfolded. Untrue stories. So somebody was telling a lot of lies. A lot of people around could be in their ear. A lot of fake friends. All right. A lot of fake friends. Judgment. So, soulmate only. Okay? So like I said, they were really, could have been pushing this relationship. To marriage. All right. All right, here. So those are some obstacles. What are some more obstacles when it comes to New Year? What are some obstacles here? When it comes to her. When it comes to her. What could be some new obstacles here? Naive, hesitating, unwise, delusional, indecisive. All right, basically self-destructing, chaos, having a lack of clarity about things. All right, evil-minded, careless, critical, cruel, overbearing, bitter, deceitful, unreliable, dismissive. Wow. Unrealistic, stifled, sadness, withdrawn. Wow, waste. No rewards. That's what it says. You know, earlier we were seeing that somebody felt like it was a waste of time. Somebody was wasting their time. Unpredictable, disorganized, contemplating, seclusion, boredom. Ooh, Lord. Undecided, moody, foolish, suffocating. Oh my goodness, suffocating. Queen of Pentacles and reverse, jealous. Wow. Not trying to judge this lady, but this is why Tyrone saying, you see why I say catfish? You see why I'm saying catfish? Yeah. Y'all think she real pretty, but it's more to her than what you think. All right. For some reason, my cards got jammed up here. All right, let me straighten these things back out so I can shuffle them. Because if I don't, they don't come out right. So just give me a second. I should have just got another deck to make this easier, so I'm not holding nobody up. All right, Ty. If you could talk to us right now, what would you say? What would you reveal to us? Holy Spirit, ancestors, could you please reveal what Tyrone would say? How does he feel? What would he say? Ancestors, could you reveal? Could you please speak to him on my accord and reveal? Please reveal. Holy Spirit, please reveal. Please reveal. Please reveal. Please reveal. Oh. Tyrone would say he wanted a new beginning. He wanted to change. He was in love with her. And we have this with the Wheel of Fortune that represents good karma. He wanted things to change. Like I said, he was wanting to make amends. He was wanting to let the past be in the past. And basically, he could have proposed to her. We would never know, but he could have proposed to her with this Page of Cups. He could have proposed to her. And I'm getting a feeling that he did propose to her. Look at that, healing. Temperance. Temperance is about healing, serenity, peace. He wanted peace. And he thought that proposing marriage to her would change things. Yeah. Because he felt like she was her, his queen. The Queen of Pentacles. He believed that was his queen. Look at that. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. Alright. But look at that. Queen of Cups. And this is the Ace of Cups. Something happened in that cabin. she turned that proposal down. She didn't want it. Something happened that changed her mind. I don't know what it is, but we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. And this is about blocking something, blocking love, feeling emotionally overwhelmed, but definitely turning down an opportunity for a long-term relationship, turning down an opportunity for marriage. And feeling like he wasted his time. Tyrone is saying, I wasted my damn time going to buy this here for a damn ring and and look what happened. Yeah, look what happened, wasting his time. Feels like she's deceptive and selfish, but definitely there was a confrontation. There was a confrontation. There was some type of confrontation. And we see that it had to be something to lead to his death. We have the Hangman here. He was reflecting. Like I said, he wanted change. He wanted change. He was reflecting. All right? He was trying to end that karmic cycle. He wanted a new beginning. All right? But that cycle was complete. It was complete. All he wanted to do was love her and celebrate the rest of his life with her. But that just did not happen. It just did not happen. It didn't, because she left him out in the cold. She accused him too of being with somebody else. That probably what sparked this. It was some accusations of a third party. Yeah. Yep. And he thought that he could really heal this. He thought that he could really heal this. He was passionate. He was courageous. And he thought he could heal it. He thought things would work. And he confessed to her. He confessed. He told her something. He confessed. And that Three of Cups, we did see, substances out here. Like I said, with that Three of Cups, alcohol could have been involved. You know how when alcohol gets involved, people start telling. All right? So definitely with that Moon card in reverse, that definitely represents truth, speaking truth. Speaking truth. Well, my king, I'm telling you, you are a provider. You have children here. And I want to say that the true loss is this man lost his life, and he should be walking around on planet Earth today. He should be walking around on planet Earth right now. These children, this son, his daughter, is going to miss their father. It seems like he was a provider. He probably loved his children. I guarantee you he loved his children. And those are the people who are losing. Lulu, I don't know you, but this is not about you. This is not about you. It is about these children, these family members that had to take an L, all behind something that you were involved in. You were with this man, and now his life is gone. And like we saw before, what does it say? You have to accept responsibility. We saw that at the beginning of the read. You have to accept responsibility. All right? And stop allowing this to be a mystery. And release this. Because the family deserves justice. They deserve justice. Okay? For this situation. Because this should not have happened. Cheating does not equivalent to being unalived. Talking to somebody, cutting out on somebody, that does not mean that the punishment is for somebody to lose their life. This is too superficial. But it went so deep. And it got so out of control that this man lost his life. And all his family wants is the truth. All right. All right. That's all Lady I has to say. I want to send my condolences out to the Davis family. If you saw this, I hope that this helped you a little. I hope that it helped you. Okay. I hope that it helped you, because nothing's going to bring your loved one back. Okay. It won't. And I pray for healing for you and your family and these children that have to go this lifetime without their father. All right. Well, then I'm going to end this thing out. I'm going to wrap this thing up. I could have did some more emotions. We're not going to keep getting into that. Okay. Also, in the pre-shuffle, I did see accident. So something pertaining to a vehicle, a car. I just want to also say that something could be pertaining to a vehicle or a car. Okay. So a car could have some type of damage on it, or a car, something could have happened in a car, or something pertaining to a car. I did see that. You know how I get to talk and I be trying to get through these things. So something pertaining to a vehicle could also help this case out. But like I say, ancestors are saying, we bad it. We bad it. They bad it. And our family members, they bad it. All right. Well, Lady I loves you. And thank you for watching me. Thank you for truly watching me. All right. Well, like I always say, until I see you again. Mwah, smooches. Peace.